Hello my lovelies, I hope you're all doing really well. So today I thought I would do some live swatches on a palette I've made. So Natasha Denona is coming out with her Natasha Denona I Need a Cool. Now I don't know when, I have seen someone have one on Instagram and they took it down. I don't know whether Natasha Denona told them to take it down or what. I don't know where she got it from because she said she bought it herself. But I put mine together. If I get this palette, if I get Natasha Denona's I Need a Cool, which I may do, I'm not going to be getting it until Black Friday at least. So this is what mine looks like. So let's do some swatches. So I don't really have names for you on them, but it is a totally cool palette. So we're going to just do rows of 5. Can you see how cool this one's looking? So this one's from the Glam palette. It's just like a brown grey matte. Then we've got a nice shimmer over here. I love the shimmers that are in this palette. And I put all this together with my Natasha Denona eyeshadow palettes that I've got. Now if you want to know what I've used, there is a video on TikTok that says that, and also on YouTube. So that's that one there. Them two shades go really nice together. The third one is a shimmer as well. I can't remember. The ones that I can remember, I'll tell you where I got them from. Most of them have come from the Glam palette though, so that looks like that. A really nice cool toned, I'd say like mauvey shade. It's like a shade what you would find in the Going Coconuts from Colourpop. Then we have this shade here. You know, I'm also, that came from the Natasha Denona Glam, which is this palette. That is a really nice inner corner shade. Let me take this watch off because I don't want to get makeup on it. Actually needs charging up. And then the last shade came from the Natasha Denona Xenon palette, I think. Oh, beautiful. I think all those go really nicely together. I'm going to try and get the other 5 down here, and then I'll have to take these off, I think. I might try and find a way to get all 15 shades on. So we've got this shade here. I think this one came from the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude. I think it's Delilah. Yeah, the shades in the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude are so shiny. Look at that one. They're not as pigmented as this, but they're really shiny. They're just really nice. Right, then we're going back to the matte. So this one here. That's that one. Right, this one came from Xenon as well. This is just like a white shimmer. Really pretty for the inner corner there. So that's that one there. Then another one that I'm going to swatch is a matte. That's come from the Natasha Denona Xenon 2. Or should I say as well? I say Natasha Denona 2, it makes it sound like she's brought out 2 palettes. Right, it's here, but you can just about see it, I think. And then the last one on the second row is a shimmer, which is this one here. Oh, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful cool tone shade. I'm going to try and get the other 5 shades up my arm here, but it is hard to show it just because I do have frozen shoulder on this arm. So when I say the other 5 shades, I mean the last row here. So we're going to go in with this one here. I think that came from Gosh, what's the palette? I know the palette's in my mind's eye. Retro, Natasha Denona Retro. Put that there. So that one's gone there. Right, and then this really nice, I wanted to put this really nice cool brown in. I don't think her palette has this because there's been a leak. I've copied it to the best of my ability with the palettes that I've got. And if I do want to get the Natasha Denona I Need a Cool when it comes out, I won't just splurge on it. It's £69 in the UK. I will watch a hell of a lot of videos and see if it has a place in my collection. What I would suggest is if the budget's tight for you guys and you do want specific palettes, I'd suggest duping them. That's definitely the way I'm going to go. I used to do it all the time and then I stopped. I just used to go out and buy, and it's like, why buy every new release? You don't need every new release. In fact, nobody needs this much makeup. Right, so now we're going into this even, I think it's like a black brown. That's just next to that one. You can see it's a tad darker. Then we've got a shimmer. So this is the only shimmer on that row. That one's a satin matte. Oh, that's beautiful. I think that might be from the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude as well. And then the last one is this matte. I think this one came from this palette, which is the Natasha Denona Glam. And that's all 15 shades, guys. Can we zoom in? You'll be able to see it better zoomed in because, like I said, I have got frozen shoulder. I'm hoping that's going to get fixed in a couple of weeks, or at least I know which direction they're going to go in with it, whether that's surgery or what. But you're not here to talk about my frozen shoulder, so let me zoom in a little bit. Yeah, that's all the shades there. So all 15 shades in total. I cannot wait to use this palette, honestly. It's so freaking stunning. Now, I have done another dupe palette, which is, I'll show you it. But we will, obviously, because we're on 8 minutes at the moment, I can't do the swatches here, but I'll do it in another video. I have talked about this yesterday in a video, so it's this one here. So this is a dupe for the Cosmic Brushes or Cosmic Beauty, whatever they go by now. I think it's Cosmic Beauty, isn't it? And they brought out their new palette. Well, it comes out on the 31st of July, and it's called the Sunset Tarot, I think, or Sun Tarot. I mean, when I saw it, I thought, oh, I really, really want it. But I've got more to say on that, so we'll speak about that when I get to that video. But yeah, this palette will be staying like this for a while, I think. I do have other shades from this palette elsewhere. Yeah, so as I was saying, I do have other shades from this palette elsewhere, and I'll probably do looks with that as well. I'll probably even do swatches and show you what's come out of the Glam palette, and yeah, we can use that as well. I don't know about using it in August. I definitely want to use this palette that I've made more cooler in August. I'm still wanting you guys to choose one as well. So we'll see how that goes, and I do my shop, my stash. Thank you for joining me today. It means a lot, and I'll see you in the next one.